So here we are, over at Rodrigo's place, waiting for him to get out. Probably won't make it into the video, but whatever, fuck it. My dash cam, broke. The stand for it is in pieces. So we're gonna be using a cell phone to try and record shit this time. We have no idea how well that's gonna go, but we'll see the results. It's still not coming up. Thought it was. We'll see the results of that. Whenever we decide to actually, put this up. So yeah, sorry about the shitty camera quality. It's not gonna be freehanded like this. Whoa. We'll actually have a mount. But yeah, like I was saying, we don't have a stand for the dash cam anymore, and you're gonna be kind of stuck with just the this cell phone camera quality for a while until I either get it fixed or replaced. And that might be a while, depending on if it can be fixed. If it can't, that means we have to order a new stand, and this is a very particular stand and for a very particular camera, which I don't know if it's in production anymore. So it might be a while until we actually get a replacement. Until then, enjoy this episode of Morning Recharge. Thanks for putting up with our bullshit. This isn't exactly a morning anymore, so our usual intro
actually, it still is.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's 11:56, alright?
11:58. It's still morning.
Fuck it, it's morning. So, good morning! Welcome to Morning Recharge. We're a little bit more energetic today because it's not fucking 9 in the morning. It's almost noon. Hence that entire spiel.
Although I didn't sleep anything, so.
Oh, well, that's your problem. We happen to get very lucky with me not having a class this morning, so he doesn't have to wake up early for my bullshit. Although he probably still did regardless. Fuck, they have one of these things here?
Yeah, they do.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Ugh.
And how fast you're going, right?
The speed limit is 36, 35. I was going like 38, whatever.
Oh, come on, we've been like 90 on this.
I've done 50. I've done 50 on the road before.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway,
Alright, so, okay, before we do anything, I want to clarify something of Batman v Superman, which, by the way, my reaction to it is going up sometime today or tomorrow, depending on how much time I have.
Wait, so today or there today? Is it out today or there today? Is it Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday?
There today.
There today.
But by the time they see this, it's already going to be up.
Alright.
Okay.
So yeah, go check that out too.
Yeah, and one, do not listen to the goddamn critics. The movie's good. It's not perfect. It's flawed. It has issues, but it's a good movie. It deserves a watch. And oh man, it is so. If you love comic books
What I've heard,
you're gonna like it.
What I've heard people describe it as: if you're a comic book fan, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
If you're a Batman fan, you're gonna like it. If you're a Superman fan, it's gonna be iffy, but you're probably gonna like it.
No, I think you're gonna like it.
If you want the childish humor of Marvel, you're not gonna get that. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and I mean,
that's like the way I like. And to me also, it's DC, it's not Marvel. You're not gonna get that childish humor of make everything lighthearted thing.
No,
it's gonna be a DC movie.
Yeah.
And I've also heard that it's okay. That's all the critics are saying, that it's okay. I've heard a lot of fans say that it's a really good movie.
No, I don't think it's a Dark Knight or it's an Avengers. It's not.
And it really shouldn't be. And
it shouldn't be, because it's not striving for that. You're setting up a universe, and you have a pretty decent foundation, and it's a good movie. You can enjoy. Is it the most fun movie you'll ever watch? No. Does it have some good action? Yes. Are the characters good? Yes. Are you gonna enjoy it? Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, most likely. Like, people were clapping. People were enjoying themselves in the theater. Like, people clapped at the end of it.
Which I don't get. Like,
yeah, I know, it's weird.
Clapping at the end of a movie is kind of weird. Like, unless it's like, red carpet premiere, and the director's actually, and the director, all the actors, like everyone is actually in the theater with you. Clapping doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh Christ.
Oh, and watch this movie in 3D. It looks awesome.
All right, here's the thing. Yeah. What if I don't like watching 3D movies?
Well, too bad.
All right, cool.
No, but I meant
does it still stand up? Like, were the 3D moments, were they gimmicky? Were they put in there just for the 3D, or did they make sense to be in there?
No, they make sense. Like, the 3D and IMAX, that makes a lot of sense for the movie. Like, it's good. And Batman's awesome. Ben Affleck. He's awesome. I love him.
I've heard, yeah.
Great Bruce Wayne. Great Bruce Wayne.
That's
Really
another
good
thing I've heard is
Batman.
that he's not the perfect Batman, but he's one of the like best Bruce Waynes that's ever been done.
He's definitely the best Bruce Wayne. He has some of the best Batman action. He's not gadget based. He's more
A punch and kick.
punching
ask
kick.
questions, never.
Yeah. So that's really cool.
All right.
In and itself. So if if you have your doubts, if you like Batman at all, just go watch this movie.
Yeah.
Period. Just for Batman itself. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
And like we said, he's gonna have his own video. You can't see my hand because we fucking. All right, I'm gonna address this. I know I made a clip before. I don't know if it's actually gonna be in, like it should probably be before this.
I
But
probably will.
you're probably gonna use it.
Maybe.
All
yeah.
right. Well, my fucking dash cam mount broke. It's in pieces and it makes me so mad. So unfortunately, we're gonna be stuck with the phone camera for a while.
This is how we started.
We're back to our roots from
Yeah.
half a year ago. Yeah, that's another thing. I can gesture over here and the dash cam will pick it up. I'd have to be like
Yeah, you got to put
way
this
out
over
here
Yeah.
for this camera to pick it up. It's so dumb. Also, he had to move his entire chair back like by 3 feet just to be in frame, and he's having to lean in. I'm not leaning in because it's my fucking car and I'm driving, so he can deal with having to move himself.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, by the way, I hope you got some cash because we're probably gonna have to go and get some gas on our way home.
All right.
Just complete side note, not related to the video at all.
All right. So let's get to whatever we were going to talk about because
Yeah.
this. Okay,
So-
we're gonna address some next stuff that was scaring the crap out of you for the most part. I mean, I was very concerned, but you were terrified of it.
The
But
controller
okay,
is
the
a hoax.
controller leaks are
The
were hoax. Yes.
The controller is a hoax. All right, the first one was done in Photoshop. I'm sure other people have already reported on this.
Yeah.
And some of them far more capable of doing newscasting than us. But the controller was the original. The first one that came out was completely done in Photoshop. That was completely hoax. The reason that it didn't show up for people that tried to figure out if it was photoshopped on top was because the entire thing was done in Photoshop.
Yeah.
The second one was a 3D printed model of the one that was done in Photoshop. Kind of just as a project to see, oh, can I do this can I make this happen?
Yeah.
So the second one was a hoax on top of a hoax. So, when the first one came out as being fake, everyone kind of looked at the second one and was like, is this
Real?
is this real? Like, how convenient is it that two pictures of the exact same controller came out, and the first one was a hoax, and the second one is real? And then the second one was fake too. So, thank Christ, because I did not like the look of that controller at all. It did not look good. It did not look like it would play well. I did not like it. It was bad. Bad, not good.
And actually, there were some info that came out, some more rumors on it of a AAA developer, someone that works for it. They say, okay, so the controller.
Oh Christ, the camera's shaking on it. You see this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He says, well, the controller does not have an oval screen. What they have is a standard rectangle. It has physical buttons with the screen behind them. It doesn't have a form shifted screen, nor does it have a touch screen with haptic feedback. It's hardwired to the dev kit, which looks like a boring black box with some USB ports and a disk drive. Which makes sense. I mean, you don't want to give out the design right there. You just development kit. However, the fake does get a couple of things right. It does have a scroll wheel on the shoulder buttons, but also has the ZL and ZR buttons.
So it has like what everyone else would call triggers.
Yeah, so it's not like the shoulder buttons will probably
Right.
be like scrolls, and then the triggers will still be there.
All right.
And it has a headphone jack at the bottom and all that. It is slightly more powerful than the PS4, and it has ARM architecture.
It has what?
It has an ARM architecture,
Okay.
and they don't know if it's backwards compatible yet.
Of course not.
And yeah, because they see the structures too different. And yeah, but they say not really representative for the 3DS, but it can work independently. It's things like that, and that's about it. All they gave for it, and they don't know the name yet.
Of course. I hope that Nintendo does come out with like a name for the console soon, because NX is cool, but it's one of those program or like project names, like code words that you use when you don't want to actually talk about it yet.
Yeah.
So if they come out and it's like our new console, the Nintendo NX, I would be very confused by it.
See, I wouldn't mind it. I think it's a pretty good name.
It's a good name, but it's like it's not a product name. It's a prototype name to me.
Yeah. It's better than Wii U.
That is very true. The Wii U just had poor naming convention altogether. Did we talk about it last time, or was that?
Yeah,
like
we talked
after?
about it last time. Yeah.
I remember if it was like on camera or off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the problems with Wii U was just the naming convention was so weird.
Yeah. Can you turn the AC on, please? Is that
What?
the AC? It's a little warm in here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was something. But I mean, the NX sounds good. So far, so good. There's nothing bad on it yet.
They got rid of the one bad thing was proven to not actually be bad, which is the controllers. Which if those were real, I would have bitched so much about them.
Thank the Lord. That was something. That was a roller coaster of emotions right there.
Yeah. That was what we call an eventful news week.
And we didn't talk about Pokemon Guns on this.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, all right. We didn't talk about Pokemon.
Talk about it off camera.
Shit. I'm gonna. Is there any way that we can stabilize the camera? I'm getting very annoyed by the way that's shaking up and down.
No, because this thing's big. There's no way. If I hold it, it's gonna be worse.
Worse, yeah. Fuck. Sorry, you guys are gonna just have to deal with it for a while. I swear I'll try and get a new mount or this one fixed soon. Anyway, so yeah, Pokemon Go. We talked about it when like the leaked footage came out, but we didn't talk about the new stuff, did we?
Yeah, we didn't talk about the new stuff, like all the info that came out on Thursday morning.
Yeah, right, because once again, all the good stuff comes out right after we stop recording.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like we were in the car, it's just that it wasn't a day that we recorded.
It wasn't a day
It was the day after.
We record Mondays and Wednesdays, alright? And then it's come out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then we usually have a weekend slate that we kind of just put something out eventually.
So,
did we have anything
what do
come
you
out
think?
last weekend? You didn't put out your...
I didn't have time.
Right.
I was too busy.
I should probably give you some videos just to have a buffer.
Yeah, no, but
Alright.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
I thought you were saying. Okay.
Yeah. Professionalism.
You get to walk outside and find Pokemon.
Really? Well, it's mostly what we've seen from the leaked footage already.
Yeah.
And of course, they're gonna base what Pokemon you're gonna see where, depending on
like your location,
environment, and location, and etc. So you're gonna see grass types and grass fields, water types there like lakes, shorelines, and that kind of stuff, streams, in the oceans, obviously. I don't know what they're gonna do for like the other types yet, because grass and water are kind of obvious,
Yeah.
Rocks are probably gonna be on mountains.
Fire and volcanoes.
Fire and volcanoes. See, that's what I meant. Though. Like, how are you gonna determine where a fire type's gonna be?
I think it depends. Because something like Arcanine.
If it's gonna be like in a volcano, it's gonna be very difficult for someone like me to get one, because we don't have any fucking volcanoes around us. Unless I went to like Yellowstone.
I don't know, man. We live in Texas. It's pretty darn hot in here.
It's fucking hot, but I mean,
they should be surrounded by fire types.
I guess I don't know. But yeah, you want to talk about the new stuff then?
Well, there was the whole the team system, or like you get gyms and stuff. So you make a team with people. You fight a gym. If you beat it, you become the leader of the gym. Right, you and your team. You one Pokemon per person though. And if the team beats you, they get the gym. If they didn't beat you, you're still the gym leader.
This is kind of coming from Ingress, where the old developer worked on, and this is basically what their version of geocaching for now, or like mapping out territory. And there's gonna be 3 teams, right? It is 3.
Yeah.
Do we have any kind of like names?
3 color teams.
3 color teams.
So let's say
probably gonna be blue, red, and green then.
Yeah.
And that raises the question of how early on are they going to make you pick a team? Do you kind of get to go rogue for a bit, like go solo, and then like eventually kind of pick one and see what's around you, or do you are they like, all right, create your character, name, all right, pick your team, or like you don't even know like what's gonna be around you?
That's interesting.
Because I imagine if it's gonna be from the beginning, you're probably gonna like just whatever, I'll pick one, and then you're gonna be surrounded by different team. So I imagine you're gonna be red team surrounded by blue. You're gonna be kind of boned.
Yeah. I think you'll be able to. You'll also be able to catch Pokemon, and if you catch enough of a certain type of Pokemon, so like let's say you catch, let's say 10 Bulbasaurs, just have a number. The Bulbasaur can evolve into an Ivysaur, and then so on and so forth. Like you Pokemon evolve as you go, and like the higher level you go, the higher level Pokemon you get to catch too. Like
right, which they're kind of taking Pokemon and they're moving the experience from the Pokemon to the trainer.
Yes.
You have trainer level instead of Pokemon level.
Yeah.
And instead of evolving your Pokemon by having them level up, you just gotta catch more and more of them to get. It's basically like upgrading weapons in an RPG or something.
Yeah.
Right. You smelt down excess weapons to get resources, and then you use those resources to upgrade a different weapon or something.
Yeah.
It's more like that. So eventually you're gonna end up with to get an Ivysaur you gotta have 10 Bulbasaurs, and to get a Venusaur you gotta have 5 Ivysaurs.
Yeah.
So really what you're gonna get is a Venusaur's worth 50 Bulbasaurs, something like that.
Yeah. And to get to a, by the way, to get Pokemon centers and all that, and Pokemarts will be in landmarks. So let's say the Eiffel Tower. That's gonna be a like a Pokemon market where you can buy Pokeballs, you can get potions and stuff, whatever you need for the game.
Is there going to be
with
money?
in-game currency?
Alright, so there's going to be currency. Have they stated how you're going to get currency?
I think that you do get it, like, whenever you get experience, you also get some currency.
Alright, so whenever you catch a Pokemon, or you beat a trainer.
Granted, I do feel like if you don't have enough, they will allow you to pay real money.
Which I'm going to avoid that like the plague, because fuck spending real money on Pokemon.
Says the guy that you have spent real money on free-to-play games.
I spent $5 on one free-to-play game. $5 on one. 5 on one. I've never spent money on another.
Got you.
What?
Nah.
What? What?
No, but
What? Bitch. No, yeah, the reason I'm gonna avoid spending money on Pokemon Go is, one, I'm sure that they're gonna put a system in place where even if you don't spend real world money on in-game currency, you're still gonna be relevant, right?
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be a requirement to spend real money on it.
Yeah, and I feel like it would be really stupid for them.
If they didn't make it like that, it would be really stupid. And, it would probably, the people that spend money that have money to spend on it are gonna be the ones that are gonna dominate the game, and they're gonna push away everyone else. And then the game, and then obviously the people that aren't prepared or don't have the money to spend on it are gonna be very much left out. They're gonna leave. And two is that they're going to have a system in place where, let's say they don't have that, right? But they're gonna have a system in place instead where they're gonna say, you spend you spend $1. So they're gonna give you something, and they're gonna give you a promotion. Hey, we know that you spent $1. Spend $2, and we'll give you 3 times as much stuff for it, right? And it's gonna turn into a money sink.
Yeah.
Where they're gonna catch you. It's $1 is gonna turn into 2. It's gonna turn into 5. It's gonna turn into 10. It's gonna turn into 50. It's like it's gonna turn into a money sink really quick. So one of those two possibilities is gonna happen, and I don't like either of them. Which is why I'm going to avoid spending money on it, because one, I don't want to turn into a whale that gives them a bunch of money and then turns into an unstoppable juggernaut.
What if it's the only way to get a Master Ball?
Fuck that.
Or some Mewtwo.
I'll just live without Master Balls. I've gone through games without using Master Ball before.
It's different though.
Whatever. You can miss in this game, all right? You can miss, and if you miss with a Master Ball, you
can't miss with a Master Ball. That's like the whole point of a Master Ball.
What we saw in the leaked footage was them having to actually aim where they were throwing the ball, and they missed with the ball a couple of times where the Pokemon didn't even go into the ball at all. So if you miss throwing the Master Ball, you miss the Pokemon completely. You lose the ball. Nothing happens. You've just wasted money on a Master Ball, and then you wasted it. And then two is obviously just money sinks are not fun. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm a broke college student. I don't have a whole lot of money to begin with. So you know, I'm just gonna avoid it altogether. Because it one of two not fun possibilities is gonna happen, basically.
Yeah, but that's Pokemon.
But no, yeah, and overall, of course, you know, I imagine they're also gonna have a way for you to find items in the wild just for kind of free. It's like, hey, you know, you found a, you know, you can walk around.
You found a Pokeball.
You found a Pokeball, you know, just like in the games. And I imagine, you know, they're gonna have those where, you know, you gotta go kind of off the beaten path. Let's say you're walking around in the field. Hey, you found a potion. You know, pick it up. Or you found a Pokeball. Pick it up. You found a Great Ball if you're really lucky. Pick it up. You know. And then of course, you know, with trainer levels, you're eventually gonna start unlocking Great Balls and Ultra Balls and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, really, as you level up, the higher level items.
Yeah, you get better items based on, because you know in the games, as you progress further into the story and like
you
get into
higher level Pokemon,
and you get further like into further towns. You know, the items are based on towns that you visited, obviously, right? So I imagine that what they're gonna do here is that they're gonna turn the towns into your levels here. So to get a
so if you want salsa, you go to Mexico.
No, I meant like if you want to get a great potion, you gotta be level 20, or if you want a potion, you gotta be level 5. To get a great potion, you gotta be 20, and to get a full heal, you gotta be like 50. You know, like that's what I mean. Like, you know, your progression is gonna be what determines what you get. And then if you want to feed your non-fire type Pokemon fire type moves, you just go to Mexico and salsa.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Don't go to California for water, though.
Yeah, do not go to California for anything. All you're gonna find there are a bunch of Geodudes and dying Blastoises. And if you want to get the Smash Bros move, Super Spicy Curry, go to India. That was slightly racist, but I'm okay with it.
It's not racist if it's true.
Curry is an Indian dish, right?
Yes, it's an Indian dish.
Alright, good. So I'm gonna clear that.
Pretty sure.
I've always heard it be it.
That does explain why Indians smell like curry half the time.
We're getting into racist territory.
No, have you walked into our engineering building? Sometimes, like at noon, it smells like curry.
It's a lot of curry. Again, I swear we're not racist. Despite having to say we're not racist. We're not racist. Just sometimes
it just does.
Certain people smell it. I'm gonna be the first to admit that, you know, sometimes Scandinavian people smell really much like fish, because that's, you know, 9% of our diet.
Mexicans and Spaniards smell like a lot of onion or garlic.
Yeah. Shit happens. It's just based on your diet.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I just realized. Are we gonna find a spot back there?
That's gonna be interesting.
Fuck it. Let's try it.
Yeah, let's try it. We'll have time.
We got some time. Holy fuck! We got here really fast. How long's this been going?
A while. 21 minutes.
Jesus. Man. Alright, well this is a short one.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no traffic.
Yeah,
we could have taken the regular road.
Yeah, we probably could have just gone on.
I forgot to tell you that. I was
highway.
like, oh, there's no traffic today.
Yeah, I just kind of did this out of habit. I was gonna be bummed. Let's hope that the camera doesn't move.
Boom.
Alright, we're good.
It moved.
I mean, like, off frame, so we were, you know, visible and more.
No.
Did you just pause? Okay. Thank Christ. I thought for a second you hit the record button. I was gonna be very mad.
Oh, we just started recording, man.
I would.
No, yeah.
I was saying something. So I forgot.
So that's something.
But yeah, no, I'm still very much looking for it. Pokemon Go, like, you know, everyone's always been kind of like crying out for a Pokemon MMO to be, you know, made. I remember someone made a kind of fan-based Pokemon MMO in one of the Unreal engines, but then it just never went anywhere, so eventually just kind of like died off. But to have one that's like being officially made, I'm very excited for it. Why are you?
You know, something that encourages group play and all that is actually very interesting in and of itself.
Especially in a game that's been, you know, historically single player. This will be very interesting to see.
Although I don't know, the game could be. I think Pokemon is one of those games that you can take it either way. you want to take the very single player wise, you can just take the single player and that's it, and then or you could just
You can do the co-op.
you
or
could
like,
do the multiplayer
stuff.
Yeah.
But to do the multiplayer kind of requires that you first done a lot of the single player.
Yeah, but I mean, like the single player is like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, you know, do you have Pokemon to do multiplayer with you? Obviously, you have to have caught them in single player.
Yeah, but a lot, you know, the appeal of Pokemon, you know, original was like, oh, catch them all. You gotta trade with people. You gotta communicate with people and all that.
I guess, yeah. I never experienced that in the first gen. I had that a lot more in the fourth gen, Diamond and Pearl. But like first gen, like I've heard stories of people like, you know, after school just like, you know, jump outside and like, hey, I got a
Link cable.
link cable. Willing to trade for I don't know what Vulpix for something. I don't actually know like what the unique ones were.
Vulpix for a Grodile. Vulpix for a Grodile.
Vulpix for Growlithe. One trade, got a link cable. Like, you know, stuff like that. I never experienced that. I had that a lot more in like, you know, down in Pearl, where a lot of people in my grade and like my classes had Diamond, and then my sister had Pearl. So then I'd be the middleman, and I'd, you know, take Pokemon between the two. But I never had that, like, you know, before that.
And it was fun today just because, you know, all the evolutions you got from trading.
Yeah, also
Cool.
that. Also, having to find, you know, that one chick in the game that had Everstone so that you could fucking use that to give people, you know, the non-evolved
You know, you can just
version
press
too.
B, right?
Yeah, but, you know, we didn't know that back then. We really didn't. Anyway, I think we're just about done here.
Yeah, that's about it.
This has been a very Nintendo-heavy podcast. We've been going for 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty standard. It's fine.
Plus, like, the 3 minutes before mine. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not a big production value company. We're not about to do, you know, 45-hour-long podcasts.
Plus, we're in that time of the year where we're like,
we have shit to do.
yeah.
Speaking of shit to do, we have class in half an hour.
Yeah, so we gotta
So we
get
gotta
to that. Yeah.
Get to that.
Right.
So, thanks for watching. This has been Morning Recharge episode, whatever the fuck. I don't count anymore.
32?
We're past 20. We were like 30 something.
No, we're 32. I said 32.
Oh, you said 30. I had 22. I was like,
no, we're way past that.
All right, 32. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see. I hate this not having.
The thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you know, there's a interesting little game theory that came out where, you know, it's been shown that people kind of just tune out when you tell them to like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm gonna steal this from MatPat. Thanks for showing us this, but please, cuddle that like button. You know, show us subscribe that you're a real man. Just take it out for Dan. Holy shit! I just got an email. All right, like, comment, subscribe, or I'll be in your bedroom at night when you're least expecting it. All right, you got me? Good. Thanks for watching. Don't punch me.